welcome to another episode of Anything and Everything with Donna Lisa. I'm your host, Donna Lisa, and today I have a really special guest, Mattteucci. She is one of the top 25 upcoming estheticians to look out for in 2022, voted by Las Vegas Entrepreneur Magazine. Marie, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you here. And just so you know, and for my listeners and viewers out there, they're all aware, this is actually the first recording of 2022. I've been doing a lot of, having a lot of medical treatment done leading up to this. And so I'm back at it, have a lot of podcast guests that are interested to start doing the podcast recordings. And you are the very first one. So welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So for the listeners and viewers out there, Marie and I connected on social media. I believe you kind of reached out promoting the spa that you work for. So Marie actually works for Simply Radiant Medical Spa here in Las Vegas. And I connected with you and thought, you know what? A lot of people have been talking about health and wellness this past year. And I think skincare and beauty is something that we don't always talk about. And as I got older, you and I are kind of the same age, but you're still younger than me and much more beautiful. As I got older, I realized how important skincare was. And so you and I were talking about this offline at how my mother always, she pushed moisturizing and avoiding the sun as much as you can and just taking care of your skin when you're younger, because as you age, this after effects come out as you get older. And so I definitely noticed that. I thought you'd be a perfect person to come on the show and start off the new year giving us some of your beauty tips and secrets. Yeah, so I quickly wanted to do that quick introduction, but I always allow my guests to speak a little bit about themselves. So let's dig a little bit deeper and talk about a little bit about your background and how you got into the beauty industry.
So I was a young model, and I've always had a passion for makeup and skincare. And when I started modeling, I was working with some of the best, most talented makeup artists, and they were teaching me a lot on how to take care of my own skin. And because I was so passionate about it, my friends would always ask me questions. Well, what are you using? What do you think I should use? And eventually, so many people had said to me, you should just go and get your license and do this. Because, I'm not Cindy Crawford. I didn't have a huge modeling career. And
you can look like her, just so you know. You can pass like a younger version of Cindy Crawford.
I don't see it, but thank you. You should get your eyes checked. Anyway, enough people said it to me that I finally just said, you know what, I should do that. I should. So I went to school and I got my license and became an esthetician.
Nice. And so I know you and I kind of spoke a little offline about this. You actually have had the opportunity to work with a lot of high profile clients. One I know recently kind of introduced by you was Mrs. Nevada America 2022, Ashley Tesoro. So let's talk about that. And I know you guys are close friends as well.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley is just amazing. She's so beautiful. She's such a nice person, and I love when someone is that gorgeous and so kind and intelligent and articulate. And she came to me for some treatments. She's going to be going for this is international, I believe, this year. So her and I are teaming up and really working hard to take care of her skin and get her ready for her pageant in July.
That's awesome. Now, let's talk a little bit about when you actually meet with or consult with the client for the first time, and they come to you, I come to you and say, hey, I'm having some skin issues. How does that process go? And as far as you recommending to continue having them see you, because sometimes, let's be honest, a lot of the average, woman will go, I just want a quick fix. Let me just go into the spa, do a one-day treatment, and my skin will be all good. So let's talk a little bit about how important it is when you're consulting to them to explain the process of upkeeping your skincare.
You can come to me for a quick fix, and I can make your skin look fantastic. If you want to go out that night and just have your skin glowing and beautiful, we can do that. But if you're gonna really, make changes and you really want to see your skin make a big change, so you come here to the spa. I'm gonna get you in my treatment room and we're gonna give you a skin analysis. And from there, I'm just really gonna figure out how we can make your skin look healthy, because I just feel like when it comes to beauty, it's all about health. Does my skin look healthy, and does my hair look healthy? Do my nails look healthy? Actually, they don't at all. I need a manicure right now.
Because you're working so hard on people, that's why.
I need a manicure. Call me if you are one. I need to find one in Vegas. But it's really, I love to make people's skin glow. And so a lot of times we'll do a dermaplane, and people are so surprised by how much hair they have on their face. And I use the medical grade scalpel, and I just remove that top layer of vellus hair. People call it peach fuzz, and dead skin. And then a lot of times I like to follow with some sort of an enzyme treatment, depending on your skin type. We've got different treatments for that, and it really just goes in and dissolves all of the dead cells, and it completely brightens you up. And so I love to hand someone a mirror after a treatment and have them just go, "Oh my gosh, looks so good," It's always my goal to have people walk out of my room feeling really good about themselves, and also with a much broader understanding of how to take care of their self, or their skin every day. I mean, it is definitely, you can't go to the gym on a Monday and then eat McDonald's the whole week and expect you're going to have an amazing body. And it's the same thing essentially with your skin. You can come here and I can make your skin look great, but you have to go home and stick to a regimen that's tailor-made for your skin. And I work at Simply Radiant Medical Spa here in Las Vegas. We're on South Mattteucci Road in Russell. And we have amazing products here for every skin type. I find, being in Las Vegas, so many people are dry, including myself. When I moved here, my skin completely dried up. And I was fortunate to Jennifer, her name is Jennifer from Elastin. Elastin is one of the brands that we carry.
Okay.
She came in to train me, and I told her my skin, nothing I'm doing is working right now. And she gave me a couple products, a serum and a moisturizer. And within 3 days, my skin was just back to normal. So if you're experiencing dry skin right now, we have some really amazing products. And what I'm talking about is the Restorative Skin Complex by Elastin. Okay. It's amazing. And then the Ultra Nourishing Moisturizer, incredible. So we have lots of good stuff here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know we discussed this a little bit. I do want to go back and talk a little bit about the Dermaplane, because that's something I definitely am interested in doing. I have a friend that
You're coming to me, right?
I am.
Okay,
I am. So when I'm all healthy and done with treatments, and I will definitely come see you, because you are the skincare expert. But I want to know the benefits of that. And my friend that actually recently got it done was amazed at how much smoother her skin was, and how much smoother it was to apply her makeup, and how smooth it actually looked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty incredible when you remove that top layer of hair and of dead skin. I mean, people are so surprised. I'll be dermaplaning them, and I will show them what's on my blade. I'll say, "Here, take a peek," and they'll say, "Ew." I'm like, it's gross to you, but it's heaven to me. I love it. And what happens after that is your face, it just instantly brightens up. I have videos,
Okay.
or one in particular that I can think of on my Instagram page, where I'm giving a dermaplane to someone and you can see the change in the color of their skin, because all of that dead skin is gray. I mean, it doesn't matter what skin color we have. Dead skin is dead skin and it's gray. And when that comes off and that hair comes off, the fresh skin is underneath, and it so it just, you radiate it, you know, your skin gets very glowy, and your makeup obviously looks so much better. But I think the most important thing from all of that is that the products that we spend, you know, God knows how many dollars on these products, they have such a better shot of getting into your pores when they don't have to fight through that forest of hair and dead skin that's on your face. So the product penetration is substantially better. And our products are so much more effective when we have a dermaplane treatment done regularly. I typically recommend every 4 weeks. The cell turnover rate is every 28 days, although not for me. I mean, it slows down as we get older, you know, gets to like maybe 34 days, but it's a really good treatment to do every 4 to 6 weeks.
That's a good point, because I was going to ask how often you recommend getting it done. So every 4 weeks is what you recommend. Okay. And I know you're still kind of new to Vegas. How was it for your skin when you first moved out here and getting used to the dryness? Because that's something a lot of people from, you know, other states come out here and they're just like, oh my gosh, my skin is so dry and I'm constantly chugging down water all day just to feel hydrated.
Yeah, I've really never experienced that before. I grew up in California. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, but I lived in Los Angeles for 13 years. And then I briefly moved to Portland. And from Portland, I moved to Las Vegas in September of 2021. My best friend, Sarah, had just moved to Arizona about a year before. And she was just saying, I cannot believe how dry my skin feels, and nothing I do I cannot get my skin hydrated. And I just thought, that's so weird. You know, she takes better care of her skin than probably anybody I know. And but when I got here, I felt it. My skin felt so tight, and you know, I'm an esthetician and I have a million products in boxes and things. Just maybe I tried it and I didn't particularly like it, someone gave it to me. I went through all of these products that I have, and I just couldn't find anything to hydrate me at all. And I had been on a holier than thou hyaluronic acid kick for probably 2 years, and my hyaluronic acid was like, nope, didn't work anymore, until I got this job here at Simply Radiant, and I met with Jennifer, who is the rep for the skincare brand Alaskan. And that got me back on track, and I haven't had any issues since then. So that is, if you're in Vegas and you're dealing with dry skin, I really recommend the Alaskan, the Skin Restorative Complex, and or the Restorative Skin Complex. Sorry, I said that backwards. And the Ultra Nourishing Moisturizer. They also have an amazing neck cream, and I love their eye cream as well, because I can use it on my upper lid, and it doesn't, you know, sometimes it will leak down into your eyes and kind of sting. Have you ever experienced that? Yeah, no, this doesn't do that. And I can wear it under makeup, and I love it. I love their stuff. We have a lot of good stuff here at the spa. We also carry another brand called Eviance, and they make some amazing products. We have the Intense Defense Serum, which is just, it's another one of those products that's just so hydrating. It covers so many bases. It's got vitamin A, B, C, D, and E in it. And They have amazing masks. We have an enriched firming mask that I use often in this treatment room because it's so hydrating and so calming. We have so much good stuff here. It's like,
Nice.
you know, kid in the candy store for me.
And so how young would you recommend? I mean, I'm sure women as young as in their 20s,
Mhm.
sometimes they feel like they don't have to, because of course they're young and gorgeous and they have great skin.
Mhm.
They feel like they don't have to maintain any, type of skin regimen. How young do you recommend them to start?
I have my 11-year-old son
Wow.
on a skin regimen. Yeah, he washes his face and does his toner and does his serum, and
Nice.
he does his moisturizer, and he doesn't love doing it, but he'll say to me some nights, "Can I skip it tonight?" And I said, "Sure, if you want your skin to look bad tomorrow when you wake up, go for it." And that always gets him to go, okay. And he'll go in there. I mean, my earliest memories, I think I told you the story when we were talking.
Yeah.
My cousins and I used to stay the weekend sometimes at our grandfather's house. And he lived across the street from the shopping center. And on the weekends, he would give us some money so that we could go over there. And there was this drugstore over there. And he would say, go get some candy, or go get an ice cream. And my cousins always got candy and ice cream, and I always got makeup. It was my grandfather. That candy money started my makeup collection and my skincare collection.
That's cute.
I always came home with that. And I mean, I think I'm sure I was 5. I would come back with a eyeshadow and a lip gloss, and I had no interest in the candy, although I do now. Now I like the candy, but I didn't then. And so, I mean, honestly, I think 11, my son, that's when I started noticing some congestion. He started getting some congestion. It just really depends, but I think 11, 12, I had a young girl come in yesterday, young for me. She was 19, beautiful. I'm already seeing sun damage on her, which is concerning.
Wow.
So we talked about SPF and, doing things to help because we're in Vegas, so we get so much sun. And I said, I'm a little concerned, you have some sun damage going on, so I just have to be careful with all of that. And I don't think you can be too young to start taking care of your skin.
Yeah, and I think you and I discussed this when we chatted offline as I think I was 12 when my mother kind of started getting me into it and buying the more expensive, skincare brands to make sure that I was protecting my skin. And it always stuck with me. And she used to always say, just make sure you moisturize. Because I grew up in Southern California as well. And the dry desert heat definitely takes a toll on your skin. And I'm assuming now with the outdoor elements, it's gotten so bad, with what's out there in our air, that it definitely plays a huge role in how it affects your skin. So that's a good tip. I always ask my guests this, and I know you have to get up every day and get motivated to put on a happy smile and make people look pretty and feel good about themselves. Is there a daily affirmation that you like to start your day off with? I know you and I kind of discussed this a while back, and you brought something. I really like what your answer was. It was about your son.
Oh, yes. Of course. Yeah. So when we first moved to Vegas, September 4th.
Okay.
My cat got out. And I have 2 boys. I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old. And my 11-year-old, Evan, and I, we were just beside ourselves because we thought, we're never going to see our cat again. We're in a new state and she doesn't know her way around. It's 200 degrees outside. And 2 days before we saw a coyote. And so we were pretty distraught, and we thought, well, what a way to start off a new life is to lose your cat. And my little one, my 8-year-old Ben, he was completely unfazed, and we thought he was being a bit insensitive to the situation, and we were angry. We said, why are you not more concerned about this? Faith got out and
Right.
she's gone. And he just said, no, she's not. She's going to come back. And we said, well, how do you know that? And he said, because this world's a magical place. And he said it like he meant it. And she came back.
Oh, nice.
And he said, I told you. And that night when I was tucking him into bed, I told him, you know, those words, this world is a magical place. Sometimes it doesn't feel like a magical place. It certainly doesn't lately. And I said, you know, that meant a lot to me. I was so impressed by that. And so, you know, we all have hard days where we feel like things aren't going to go the way we thought they would. And I just hold on to those words, this world is a magical place. And I feel like it gives me faith and hope that things will work out, even if they don't work out exactly the way I want them to work out. They're still going to work out.
That's awesome. And it's so sweet coming from an innocent child who doesn't really.
Yeah, I tell him that. I tell him, you know, to this day, I bring that up.
Yeah.
Every now and then, and just tell him
That's
what
great.
that meant to me. It's very sweet.
He sounds like a really sweet boy.
He is.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad your cat came back.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about your future plans and how you look to grow your business, your in-laws, since you're fairly new to Vegas.
So new. Yeah. I mean, I have been very fortunate to, I've met a lot of people in a very short amount of time. People have been really liking what I'm doing for their skin, and I'm on Instagram, as you well know.
Yes.
And people will do reviews. They'll, you know, post about me. I never ask anyone to do that. They just do it if they feel. And I think that, you know, with anything else, word of mouth has been big. You know, if I have a high profile client that comes in and she likes what I do, she tells her friends, and then next thing you know, I mean, Ashley, right?
Yeah.
Her and I started working together, and through that contact, I've had other clients come to me through her. And so it's, you know, really, I think just trying to do my best for everybody. Whoever I see, whoever I'm working on, I really kind of take the approach like, you know, what would I do if this was my face? How would I approach this? And I always want to make people look their absolute best, because I want to hand them a mirror and just have them feel really good about themselves. And but eventually, I think my goal, I mean, I always want to work on people's faces. Right now, I'm going to be getting, well, in February, I will be certified for laser. I'm going to NEMA, and so I'll get that laser certification in February. And but I think eventually the dream, I think for me, is to probably team up with a skincare line, or somebody who would like to work with me. I would love to put out my own serum, or a mask, because I love both of those things. I love a really amazing serum, and I love a really amazing mask. So
those are great goals. I love a great serum too.
Yes. Then I got to get you on this
Yeah, for sure.
Elastin Restorative Skin Complex.
When I come see you, and it'll be soon, sooner than
Good.
later. Yes.
Mhm.
Awesome. So where can people find you if they're looking to reach out to you to book an appointment? Like on social media or via email?
So, you know, not everyone has Instagram,
Mhm.
but I am on Instagram, and my handle is MMM Beauty Secrets. My email address is, because MMM is my initials, by the way.
Okay.
It's Marie Michelle Mattteucci. My initials are, I thought, Mom, I said to her, I go, did you not
That's
think
cute.
that one through a little bit better? But yeah, so my email, mmmbeautysecrets@gmail.com. You know, you can, I've got my number, in this magazine here. Yesterday I got my hands on, this is the magazine. Can you see it? Because I can't
Yes.
even see myself in this thing.
Is your number posted on that?
It is.
Okay.
It is. So my number got put in here. So you can text the number 323-819-3434. The spa number here is 702-274-6559. On my Instagram, it's up sometimes and then it's down, but there is online booking as well. There's a link on my Instagram page. So, you know, you can just direct message me or email me or text me. And, I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm available on Sundays upon request.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So for those of you listening and watching on my YouTube channel, be sure to grab a copy of Las Vegas Entrepreneur Magazine. January issue. Marie is in the magazine for this month. Oh, there you are. Yes. And it's got all her contact information, her social media handle as well, MMM Beauty Secrets. That's how you and I connected. So I wish you much more success this coming year. Excited to have you get certified for laser because I actually did that a few years ago and loved it. So definitely look.
What did you do?
I did the laser treatment.
I know which one.
It was, I don't know what it's called, BBL.
BBL.
And I did it was two different sessions. So it was about 5 weeks for each session. And it had to be done during the colder months.
Yes.
I'm a soccer mom, or I was, my child is in college now, but we were constantly every day, every weekend out in the sun. And even with an umbrella or a hat over the years, it just, you know, the sun damage just kind of, and I noticed that a couple years ago and was like, I need to get something done. So it was amazing. So I'm excited to have you get certified in that so I can come see you next time.
Well, I should mention that we have amazing laser technicians here. We have Jennifer and Elizabeth who both do BBL. I mean, they do everything.
Got it.
They were really the ones who inspired me to want to go get my laser certification because I saw just how amazing these treatments are and how beneficial they are when you're doing them long term. And then we also have another laser technician here named Colleen. She's been doing my laser hair removal, which I have found to be amazing. She also does acne. She's doing that. So she's amazing when it comes to laser hair removal, acne. And of course, I should mention Peggy, who is the owner of Simply Radiant, and she is our injector. She does, she does all of the injections here, and we do everything. In this medical spa, what I love about this medical spa is that anything you need, basically, we do here.
You can do it.
Yeah,
that's
all of
great.
the injections and laser and the facials. We do sexual health here for, you know, treatments like Thermivot and Shot and Gains Wave and all those. So we have such a big menu of things. Also, I should mention before we go, I have to put on my old lady glasses.
Oh, you're fine.
I won't look like Cindy Crawford anymore after this. So our February specials, we have, it's called Kiss Me Lips. We have $50 off of filler.
Wow.
And then and that's for the lips, obviously, lip injections. And then we have buy 2 syringes of filler and get $200 off, which is
Wow.
huge. We have a Thermulaw package for $2,000. We've got book any facial for the week of Valentine's and get 14% off. So
Nice.
we've
You
got,
guys you guys have some great specials coming up. Well, I appreciate you sharing that, and also sharing the other employees that are there, the staff members who all make everybody look beautiful. For those of you listening and tuning in, definitely go check them out. Check out Marie's social media handle. She does some amazing videos before and after of how like the Dermaplane works and the benefits of that. And that's why I'm interested in doing it. And we'll definitely come see you soon for that. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for taking time out on your day off to do this podcast.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We'll definitely stay in touch and see how you're doing in the next 6 months or so and how your business is continuing to grow.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Marie. We'll definitely chat soon again.
Okay, thanks, you too. Bye.
Bye.